Alright people, so just right off the rip, I understand hearing background noise is not very fun on YouTube. However, it's hot as hell. I need a swamp cooler. It's hot. Sorry. I tried to minimize it the best I could in the audio, like microphone filters and stuff here in OBS, so hopefully it's not as bad as it could have been. Let's be real here. Blue Yeti microphones sound fine enough for the most part, but by default, they pick up a lot of crap. So, MK1, no update. Definitive edition, no longer applicable. Maybe, question mark, right? So, a few days ago, it came out that, or there's a Twitter, or there's a tweet, basically saying there'd be new stuff for MK1 after Evo. And then I guess Ed Boon later confirmed, like, this won't be the final one, there should be more, right? I'm paraphrasing heavily, but that's the idea. So, well, I figured I'll do my takes on what my characters should get. The four main characters I play, with those being Geras, Ghostface, Rico, and Omni-Man. I do dabble here in Conan a little bit, or, you know, maybe tiny little bit of Shao, or Ermac, or Noob, and play a few characters, but those are the four I'm mostly known for, probably, as far as, like, my streaming and participation in events and stuff like that. So, we'll cover those four, and by far, Omni-Man is the one that I think kind of needs the most. I think Geras and Ghostface are actually nearly 100% like peak effectiveness on their own. Rico needs some changes, but I think Omni-Man is the weakest out of those four I mentioned. So Geras here, I think his biggest thing is that his sand trap is not faster. Like, this thing I think is like 20 something frames of startup. In fact, let me go. Let's see, where is it? Let's see what the startup is on here. Let's see. 28 frame startup. Yeah, so I honestly don't understand why his sand trap has to be 28 frame startup. That is extremely slow for just a mid check, right? And negative 27 on block, and it, you know, floss block is about the same, right? Now, granted, that's from the menu. I don't know how much of the actual real time in match data changes, of course, but like, come on, man. Like, why can't he be like, maybe like, you know, I don't understand, like 18 frame startup, 20 frame startup, you know, make it, you know, still slow and technically reactable, quote unquote, but at least quicker, right? And then let it be like negative 10, right? You know, maybe negative 13, negative 15, because this way he could actually do some of this reliably, like actually, you know, throw stuff out, and he wouldn't die for it, right? I feel like that's his biggest flaw, in my personal opinion, as far as Geras goes right now. Because right now he has the enhanced command grab, which is 15%. It can lead to full combos mid-screen and in the corner with certain cameos. You have, of course, the Motaro synergy is ridiculous. Geras Motaro is like one of the nastiest teams in the game, right? So I think that's his biggest problem, is that his sand trap is just meh, right? So next we'll swap over to Ghostface real quick. All right, so my biggest thing with Ghostface is just not even like the way his kit is designed, right? Everything makes sense, especially for base Ghostface being a grappler vortex character, right? He's a vortex and everything, but still we get the point. So he has three different command grabs. He has the crawling grab, the phone call grab, and the regular command grab, Father Death, right? I love this character. He's one of my favorite characters, but my biggest gripe is, why does Ghostface, like, I understand spending 2 bars on the crawling grab because this thing leads to a legit combo. Like, look at this. That does. If you spend all the resources, right, it's like, you know, 40, I think like 38%, 36% combo off a crawling grab. I get it, right? That one's pretty chunky, sure, but like, why does the phone call grab take 2 bars for a 14% mid tracking grab? Doesn't really track, but you get the point. Like if you're not jumping, this is hitting you more than likely, right? And of course, you can react to it, and depending on the cameo you're using, you can get full combos, right? If I switch to Darius, I can get a full cancel. Stupid PlayStation. There he is. That's why I personally think Darius might be Ghostface's secret best, but people don't have enough, so let's see if we can get this right. I messed it up. Come on now. There we go. Right, so just something really simple like that. It's like, okay, you're getting like a third of your, fourth of your life. It also works off the regular crawling grab. And of course you can get vortexes off that. It also works off the regular command grab. Come on now. Timing's a bit tight, but you can get it. But yeah, so it's, I don't know, I think Ghostface Darius is a super slept on team. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Point is, I think that's his biggest thing that kind of irks me, is that, like, why does he need two different things that cost two whole special bars, right? The last thing that I would be kind of nice to have would be allowing, like, you can't either make the run, the cancel faster, or allow us to do the phone. It doesn't make. I don't think it makes too much sense. But it'd be kind of cool to actually do the phone call out of the run, because maybe you bait someone, and then you could do the phone call and get a combo. Like, it'd be kind of cool just for a little bit of extra layer of mind game. It's not like it's gonna be like interruptible. You can armor out of it and everything, but it's like it's just an extra option. Kind of nice. But yeah, so Ghostface and Geras, I don't think they need as much as Rico and Omni-Man do. Rico's he's weird. I'll talk about Rico in a second. Alright, we're back here with Mr. Rico. Now, the funny part is I don't have to switch Darius off for anybody because Darius works with all the characters I play. So, Rico's thing, there's two things specifically that bug me about him that I wish they would fix. One, make his enhanced stars not clash with projectiles. I get what they're going for with they changed the giving them the running grab and the air grab in general, having like the best damage and best Oki, right? In general, right? I get what they're going for, especially because you can do crap like that, right? That is a guaranteed chip. You cannot escape that. And depending on the cameo and the what you're doing here. So let's see. You can just loop into it, and that's just that is just life deletion. Point is, you can do that with Darius and Tremor, but I think it's just hilarious that you can just break all armor in the game and just get a full combo off it, and that's an armored launcher too. That is just an armor breaking armored launcher that loops into itself if you get the combos right and stuff like that. But it's kind of silly. Anyway, I'm getting started. Point is, I feel like his EX stars, like the regular stars, sure, let them clash, let them get destroyed. I think EX stars should go through stuff. Like, so spend the resource. My doggo decided to bark. And then the other thing that really is kind of cool, but we get at the same time, is the running knee. So this change, right? So, you know, respectable enough damage for a bar, but it's like you can get more if you do this. Right, you're getting more damage. Right, you don't get okay, but you get more damage. And so it's like, I get what they're going for, but ideally for me, make it so that they get launched like closer, like just straight up. Because if I could do combos where I'm actually doing some of this, and then I can jump into whatever, like if I can do that whole sequence, like that'd be much cooler, right? The main thing that, let's put you in here. The main thing this is useful for is this. Let's see. Come on now. Come on. You get the idea, right? You're actually going to combo with that. Then I think here you have to do send to 1. I don't remember what to do here. Anyway, I get the idea. Like, it can technically help in the corner off certain situations, but it's like very specific crap that doesn't really... Like, if it's something where, like, you could get really tight links like this. And then you could like down one into EX running knee and then jump onto it. Like his combo structure would be a lot more interesting as a result. The other thing, to be honest, you could also just throw in his spear move he gets in evasions. That move looks so sick. But yeah. So I would say change the gravity property on the EX run or change the X stars to not clash. Those are my two things for Rico. Then we'll cover Omni-Man. He's the most complicated one. Alright, so we have Omni-Man, Mr. Nolan himself. So here's my thing with Omni-Man. For starters, he has no mix, and his neutral's just okay. He's a very high-risk, not so high-reward-ish character. Right? Not so high-ish. I mean, he'll get stuff done, but... I don't know. So he is... I'll just call this as it is. I think Stand 1-2 should not have a gap. I don't understand why this one has a gap. Okay. I get it's +3 on block, but he has nothing, honestly. Stand 1-2 shouldn't have a gap. Stance into 2, this side switch here, this like spine twist thing, I honestly think, in my personal opinion, make it a high so you can duck it, but it's a command grab. Because I feel like having Stance 1, which is the launcher, that's fine, right? Stance 3, which is an overhead that launches. You have to use cameos or corner precise positioning for that to launch. Stance 4 that launches, which you can get different stuff, whatever. But Stance 2 and Stance 4 serve a very similar purpose. Stance 4 goes straight across and launches into full combo. Stance 2 goes behind them and gets not a full combo unless you have a cameo. But I feel like this animation, especially, and 18% damage, that is command grab animation. That is command grab damage, in my personal opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, right? The other thing that would be kind of cool, if they can incorporate ways to do his like flight on block, like on the ground, like from ground to air stuff. Because if he could, this might be too close to Natara, but if he could do something like this, like he just like stops, right? Which just feels weird. Like he can't do anything. Like if we could actually do this into like another jump kick or jump 2, like actually do some interesting pressure options, right? Potential mix-ups, right? Even if it was a thing of like he had to EX to switch my stance, and he had to press up forward or whatever. Like I don't know. Like I feel like they could be doing a bit more cool stuff with his kit. The other thing I thought of was like maybe a mix-up special. Like I don't know. Like because I would say like a stomp, like make it like down. I don't know, down or like back forward 3, I don't know, or down back 2, I don't know what the input could be, but it's like he actually does a stomp and maybe it hits as a low, so like he might actually have a tiny layer of mix, and if you spin the bar on it, I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's like some sort of like, I don't know, because like it's complicated. I don't know how to fix the character because like, and the other thing too is that he, in my opinion, like he's thematically, his move, like his 4-4-1 string, this feels like a grappler-esque type style move. Stance 2 feels like a grapple-esque style move. His throws kind of cool, right? Like that's 50% off of Stance 2. Like honestly, it was a thing of like, okay, well, make it a high, make it a command grab, and make it do a little bit less damage or something. Like, sure, I'll take that trade, but like, because then he would actually have stuff on block, right? Oh, excuse me, sorry. I did not mean to hit the damn button quick enough. But it's like this, like he has no mix. Like his 4-2 is reactable and slow and not even a full combo. His 2-2 is a high overhead, sure, but it's like, His 4-3 is a low, like armor break and low thing, which it's great for armor breaks, but like it's punishable. Like nothing he does is like great. You can get situations where it's like Jax or Kung Lao cameo, and you can get like overhead low, whatever crap. But it's, I don't know. I think he needs more in his own personal kit rather than relying on some cameos, because, like, I don't know. Like, if he could do this, low into a tick throw command grab, forward 4 into tick throw command grab, like, it would make him, he'd feel pretty close to Ghostface, because Ghostface, because of the run cancel, he's able to command grab a lot more often than Reiko, for example. Well, no, maybe not, but it's like okay, like Ghostface can do this, Reiko can do this. Geras has stupid ways to make his command grab tick throw. And why doesn't Omni-Man have a command grab? Like, it makes sense in my head to me, because no one's a very physical character. Like, Viltrumites are very physical fighters, right? Like, why can't this forward 1 string, why can't this be an actual command grab string, like a grab string? Like, Conan, like what? Like, why doesn't he have more, like, it just makes more sense to me in my head. Like, why doesn't he do more grab things, like grappler things? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, right? Maybe I'm a little out of it. I don't know. But, yeah, I think Omni-Man is by far the weakest out of the 4 characters I play. And I really think giving him his stance 2 and making that a command grab would, like, help him a lot. Because not only would you, from full screen, have to threat a command grab, but then EX clap would be a bit more of a threat. Just his approach from, like, forward, or, like, dash into forward 4 would actually be a bit more, like, threatening. Because now, if you react too late or something, then they'll clip you. Like, I feel like making a command grab fixes a lot of his issues, for mixing on block and pressuring on block, but also his neutral. Because right now, like, a lot of Omni-Man crap is just sitting up here just waiting to do this, or the dive bomb, whichever one, and you make it safe with a cameo, and this is pretty much Omni-Man. It's like, dude, I don't want to be doing this, right? I want to do cooler stuff. I still think his dash on block should, like, let him do crap, because, like, he's just eating a fat combo right there. He's just dying right there. And it's like, like the other thing in theory, in my thought is like this: like, if he does forward 4-1 into dash into jump kick into, which, yeah, that'll be plus, there'll be some pressure, but it's like, that, I don't know. I feel like it would help make Omni-Man look a little more distinct from other characters too, right? Maybe not like Ermac and Sindel, because they both had the float stuff, and Tara does as well, and Sector can do it, but it's like, it would play more into his Viltrumite flying around super speed crap. So, those are my main thoughts I thought of. For me personally, Geras, Ghostface are both fine. They don't, it'd be great if Geras got the Sandstorm buffs. Ghostface, I don't think it really needs anything new or changed all that much, to be honest. Reiko, I feel like he does, it should be a thing of his EX stars don't clash, or the running knee enhancement always allows for more follow-ups, because right now they just get launched too far away from Reiko. They don't go up, they go away. And so it just results in bad crap, not getting combos. And then Omni-Man, I think he needs a command grab, or some other way to mix people up, or do something to have more pressure. Even if it's not a mix, just let him have more pressure. Block string pressure or whatever, so that people have to guess. I don't know. I think Omni-Man needs either a new special or new properties to a special or something, because he's a very dry character, and it sucks because I like him. Like, I really do like him, but he's just very dry in comparison to those other 3. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.